What's going on, my PT peeps and my Walking Dead family? One Eyebrow back to talk about The Walking Dead and do a discussion video about Season 8 and Carl Grimes. Spoiler warning, if you don't want to know this information, discuss it, think about it, what's been going around. You don't want anything to do with this video. Spoiler warning. It's potential information. It's unconfirmed 100%, as we haven't seen the mid-season finale and the mid-season premiere of Season 8. We'll find out one way or another if it's true or not, but we have some other information about that. But it regards Carl Grimes, Chandler Riggs. And Chandler Riggs has been a part of the Walking Dead family since the very beginning. And whether you like the character, you like the actor, or whatnot, Carl's been there from the beginning, and if he does die on the show or is written off or recasted or whatever may happen, it's going to hurt the show in my eyes. I think it would suck. But the big news is about Carl. This video, the thumbnail right here, talks about it way more in depth. I don't want to recover so much of that information. Just check out that video if you want to know more about it. It's some pretty good information from the Spoiling Dead fans and some other spoilers and what they kind of put together. Again, it's unconfirmed. This isn't 100% true yet. We will find out in the mid-season finale and mid-season premiere in episodes 8 and 9 of this season. But let's talk about something. I remember way back in season 7, we talked about these two right here. The information that we got was that these two were going to be killed by Negan, and they were. And people were like, that's not going to happen. Glenn's not going to die. That's stupid. They're not going to go by the comics. And what happened? It came true on the show from the summer filming that these two were going to be picked. The spoilers were right. The information was correct. Now, I'm not saying that this information about Chandler Riggs is going to be 100% correct. It could just be that he gets injured, as the word is that he gets stabbed and killed at the attack on Alexandria by Negan's men, and there's a bloody shirt and stuff, and there's all these things that are going around, like the video, the leaks. That's not true. None of that leaked stuff and that information is true in the videos on there, too. There's no good footage of it. But the big information right here is this picture on Chandler Riggs' Twitter account. Look at the hair, and yes, that is Chandler Riggs. He makes a joke that he's emo Spider-Man from Spider-Man 3. Follow him at Chandler Riggs. Check out the pictures for yourself if you must. If you don't believe it, and that's okay. It don't matter to me if you don't believe the information. I'm just giving the information. And again, it may not happen. It's unconfirmed. I'm just giving you the up-to-date status and pictures of it and the information and what we gather from it. But look at the haircut. It's definitely a haircut, and not so much like, oh, his hair could be tied back. It could be something there too, but it's just a haircut, right? Well, wrong. If he was still filming, they're filming the season 8 finale as we speak right now. Filming will end November 22nd. This was posted on his Twitter 14 hours ago, so 11/11 it was posted on there. That's the haircut. That's what we know Chandler Riggs to look like, without the eye patch and the gauze going over it and the covering and the synthetic over the eye, or prosthetic over the eye. He clearly has a different haircut, and you're like, oh, it doesn't matter. Well, it does, because if he was in the season 8 episodes, which he hasn't been since episode 9. There's been no confirmed sightings that he's been filming since episode 9, which would be his last episode on the show and the series. The hair is kind of different in a couple of these pictures. Well, maybe it was shot like this and then it was cut a little shorter or whatever. What do you gather from it? I gather that he may not be on the show anymore, and he got a haircut because he can do that. If he's written off the show, he can change his look, and maybe he wants to distance himself from that character, from that world, from that haircut, from that whatever. He wants to be a little less recognizable. Who knows? Maybe he's getting into more fashion, more DJing, more music. I know he does music and DJs and makes different tracks, and he's coming out with an LP and an album and stuff soon, so maybe he's trying to get more into that. Maybe he's going to college. Maybe he's just injured or wounded. I don't know. I don't know what you gather from it, but the information that we've had from the spoiler sites is saying that it's a high possibility that he won't be around, which sucks because I like the old man Carl theory. I like the old man Carl idea. So maybe Chandler Riggs won't be on the show, but Carl Grimes will. Maybe he gets recasted. Maybe it's a time jump and it's an older character. So Carl Grimes is still there, but Chandler Riggs is not on the show. And again, I've said in numerous videos, I don't like when they recast people. I think it hurts the show, hurts the character somewhat. But it's a time jump, so Carl Grimes may be older and they need an older actor to pull that off. So Chandler Riggs is off the show, but Carl Grimes stays. I like the idea of having old man Carl be the very end of the series, telling the story that he is one of the survivors with Judith, maybe even Gracie now, maybe Maggie's baby, maybe Maggie's there, Michonne, Daryl, old man Daryl is there as well. So I would like to see that myself, and I think Carl being off the show would hurt the show, but people have said numerous times, Robert Kirkman and people have said that no one is safe. Anyone can die, Rick included, Chandler Riggs, Carl Grimes, Daryl Dixon, whoever. They can all be written off the show. And maybe they can, but does it make sense? Will it make sense? And I've seen a lot of people since the information come out say that's not true or that sucks. And maybe they don't want to believe it, and maybe it doesn't come true. But I believe that they don't want Carl to leave the show, and I don't either. I want Carl Grimes to be a part of the show, but we'll find out if there's more and more episodes with Carl having more and more parts in it. They're either going to have him transition to taking over the show, or they're moving it forward where they're going to kill him off. You know they like to do that. When we saw more of Eric, more of Olivia, more of Denise, more of characters like that, and then boom, gone. And it just happens. That's the way they do it. They make you fall in love with the character or like the character more, and then they kill him off to have the death be more impactful on the show. So we'll find out. Only time will tell, guys. Again, it's season 8, episode 8, and episode 9 because it's going to be the mid-season finale. Then we got to wait till next year in February to find out if Carl's alive or not. I believe it's going to be a little cliffhanger like that to make us wait over the 2 months hiatus between the two, parts of the seasons, part A and part B. So we'll find out, guys. So what do you make of it? What do you think of the pictures? Post your comments below. And for those interested, guys, I got a book series, Fight for Us, books 1, 2, and 3 available now online, Amazon.com, BarnesandNoble.com. We're doing a giveaway when we hit 50,000 subscribers. We're getting closer every day. We're getting new subscribers, and we appreciate that. To be eligible for the giveaway, you got to follow me on Instagram at the PT channel, and you got to follow me on Facebook at the Walking Dead Community Facebook page and a group. You got to be a member of both. You got to follow both, and definitely join our group. It's pretty fun. And guys, if you can, hit that subscribe button. We try to bring you good information like this, the new information, the fast information, the quick information. We try to be some of the first channels out there to give you some of the information. Stay in the know by subscribing. You guys are awesome, and let me know your thoughts of Carl, if he's going to be on the show or not, and what you make of the haircut. Thanks, guys.